Lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Doughboy from the Lights on You show. And tonight's special guest, we're going to have Nelly, a.k.a. Nellyville, a.k.a. Bougie Baby Glam, a.k.a. She's a wonderful stylist from Philly, so stay tuned. Tonight's show. Lights on You. And we're back to the Lights on You show, and it's your host, Doughboy. And tonight's special guest, we got Nelly, a hairstylist and the owner of Bougie Baby Glam. What's up, Nelly?
What's up, Cody?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Glad to have you at the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time.
You know I was coming to support.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, I was coming through.
I'm glad you did. Glad. When I heard, I said, oh, yes. I was already going to reach out anyway, but I'm glad that you did. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with this. Just had a baby.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I have a 1-year-old now, so a little bit more laid back, chilling, you know.
Yeah.
Lights on me tonight, but you know.
Had to pay that babysitter to get out of here. You know?
Just had a 1-year-old, and it's different. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, you know. Starting all over, because you know my other ones are 12 and 14, but you know she's one, and she's a light. She's a light.
The millennium kids, they different. They smart already. You know how to use the iPads, tablets.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put them on the four-wheeler and they ride right down the street clicking gears.
Yeah, she's very bright.
Crazy.
She's very bright.
So I've been knowing you for a long time.
She was 20 years.
Yeah, I think you came in the game around about
2000, 98.
yeah, bro,
97.
98.
98, 97. Yeah.
It was 98.
98.
But yeah, we both came on about
Yeah.
the same time when I got back into the shop. I know he was a young pop.
I know.
He was about 15, 16, right?
Hungry. Yeah, hungry. About 15. Around 16. Hungry. Hair shoes.
Yeah, all the hair shoes.
Shoes.
You used to push the owner.
Yeah,
Look,
hair
you
shoes.
need to be in these hair shoes.
Yeah,
Look,
hair
I need to get in this book.
Yeah.
I need another hair shop.
That's right. That's how I got my exposure back then. Just hair shows and, you know, all the magazines that was out at the time, Solid Gold, and, you know, just battling and just like really showing your creativity. You know, that was my thing, like getting my name out there. You know, it's like how Instagram is now, but just you had to do more footwork back then. You know, so yeah.
So how did you know you was gonna be a stylist? 'Cause I know you was kind of young, but you was. Well, I know you, but you was doing hairstyles and you was being creative back then.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I didn't even know like that I wanted to be a stylist. I ended up going to fashion school. I was always into fashion, so I like doing couture hair. You know, because that's what you would see on the runways and stuff like that, couture hair. So that's how I started wearing hair shows, because I knew how to do, you know, runway hair. And but when I came into the salon, it was like, people ain't trying to walk around with no runway hair. You know,
yeah.
they gotta wear their real hair. So that was the beginning challenge for me. I knew that you couldn't do runway hair in a regular salon. You had to build clientele, so that was like a whole nother world. So, you know, I kind of had to adapt to that world. So it was like, I thought I was going to be a runway stylist. I was like, oh, you know, I'll be doing fashion shows, doing runway hair, you know. But, you know, when you learn to be in a salon, you know, you kind of learn what goes on in the salon and things change. So I learned a whole different world, and it was good, you know. So I kind of got thrown into it, I would say.
Yeah, but your expectations was very high though. Like then, like you wasn't just like regular. You was like, I remember, you know, when you was like Nellyville.
Yeah.
I was like, hold up, Nelly already out. I didn't want to be Nellyville, but you was making it happen, and you know, you wasn't under Mecca. Shout out to Mecca.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put us on, you know what I'm saying? Put us on the air game. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ned. And, you know, you were just so eager, you know that. So I know that he wasn't going to be able to hold you very long.
Nah. I mean, because I seen, with the industry, I seen so much, you know, so early. So it was just like, I was ready to go. It was like, I'm in the shop, but, you know, they having this hair show and they having this photo shoot in the magazine. And, you know, I think not knowing now, everybody talk about branding and marketing now, but I was doing that at 16. Like, I was like, okay, no, I'm not Mecca. I am Nellyville. And, you know, you go to see Nelly. And I just knew that you had to have a name and you had to have colors and you know, I just knew it. You know, I don't know how, I just knew it.
Very talented. So, what's your moves now?
So now I've been in the hair game over 22 years, and even still at a young age, it's just like, you know, you don't want to stick to doing just one thing because you start to learn that you have other creativities, you know, so you don't want to like put yourself in a box. So I would say now, and I'm just still staying in the beauty industry. I think that I will always be in the beauty and fashion industry. But just like, you know, moving forward with expanding my brand as far as like, you know, day spas and, you know, just seeing what else falls under my license, you know, because some people look at cosmetology and it's just like, okay, well, you just do hair or you do nails, but not knowing that cosmetology offers such a wide range of things. So, you know, I would say that now I'm looking into those wide range of things that I can also perform under my license and taking it to that next level with that.
Can't sit around these days and just try to get that regular money. You know, we gotta go at it and be creative and try to be different from everybody else. What they say, being in your own lane and all that. So yeah, that's passion is real.
Right.
So you were born and raised in Philly, right?
Yeah, I was born and raised right on 20 Philly High. You know, so right in North Philly. And but I
bang.
yeah.
No.
But I didn't really see all that stuff because I hung in Germantown with my grandma. So, you know, I was from North Philly and I worked in North Philly, but I didn't really have like a lot of friends in North Philly. You know, and I went to school. I went to Pop in South Philly. So that kind of played a part when it came to doing hair. I started being well-rounded with knowing a lot of friends and a lot of different people. So that kind of helped me, you know, once I started playing and doing hair like that, it helped to get my name out there, you know, at that time.
Right. How you deal with like criticism?
I don't really care what people say. It's just I think it stabs deeper when it comes from people that's closer to me, like that knows me personally. But like people on the outside, like I don't care what they say. I don't look at what they talking about. I don't care about it at all. Like I don't even listen to it. Like I block it out. But if it's somebody that I think that has my best interest, you know, I'm more likely to be, you know, listen and like feel a little type of way if they say something or like question it a little bit because I feel like it's coming from a more genuine spot, you know. But people on the outside looking in that's criticizing, I could care less. Like I don't care.
You know, you're gonna get the hate, and then you're gonna get the people that support you.
Yeah.
These days.
Because they don't know you. They don't know who you are. You know, they just see pictures of you or a hearsay of what somebody else sees or hears and they go off of it. But, you know, personally they don't know you. So.
They know you because Nellyville stuff.
Yeah.
You was young, you was straight, y'all was going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to a couple of these shows that y'all went to. It was fire.
Yeah.
You know, that
And I missed it. Like, I think, like, you know, that's what kind of, like, died down, like, because it's not hair shows anymore. I think that was my thing. That's what made me live on in the hair industry.
everything is like so much online. Like it's not. I can't touch your bill. You can't grab it. It's
Yeah.
like, so you lose interest a little bit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
faster.
Like, you know, I'm a barber, and it took me a minute, you know what I'm saying, to get right back into loving it again.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I'm
does.
saying?
It does.
It pulls a lot out you, like everyday people think just doing hair is like so easy. Like tell them it's not. It's a lot come with that.
Deal with people.
You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, the family situation. How do you deal with like the kids and the husband, and you know, then you got your clients, because you know how these clients can be.
Yeah.
How you dealing with that? And then, you know, during the COVID, what that done for your business?
So, COVID definitely, I would say, like, switch things for my business. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like, you know, we out here getting money, because we ain't, you know, like, things definitely changed. And I think the good thing that COVID did do was it pushed you to be creative, and it pushed you to dig deeper into your other talents, you know, to come up with other things, you know, to be able to make, you know, a living for your family. You know, and just balancing like family and like the salon, you know, it gets hard, you know, because I mean, doing hair is a demanding job. You know, people want you when they need you, and then your family is a demanding job. They need you, they want you, kids, husband, all that stuff. So, you know, just trying to create a balance, you know, is new for me with, you know, being in the family and stuff like that. So I'm still learning. Like, I don't know it all, and it's hard sometimes, and it's good sometimes. You know, it's rough sometimes, and then, you know, sometimes it evens out. And I think that's the same thing with business. Sometimes you like, oh, why I get into it? I hate this, and then the next thing you like, yeah, I'm making money, I'm up. Like, what's up? Like, you know, so, you know, you have your times. I think
It's risky.
Yeah, definitely.
It's risky, even during these times. You know, trying to make the money, and you know, you don't want to have to charge your customers up, but you got to.
Yeah.
In order to survive, because you know, life changes.
Right.
Life changes.
Right.
So I know you love doing hair. I see you got some other things that you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that do you still specialize in natural hair?
Yeah.
I know you like short hair.
Yeah, so I specialize in short hair. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I specialize in short hair. A lot of people thought I was crazy when I first started, you know, over 12 years ago. And then now, look at it. Like, everybody doing short hair, everybody want to cut their hair off. Like, that's the thing. So, you know, what I have learned about myself is that I'm way ahead of my time, you know, when it comes to fashion and when it comes to doing hair. And at first I didn't know that about myself, but now I'm accepting it. So now when stuff comes to me, I'm like, I'm on it. You know, it might be hot in the next 5 years, but I'm gonna jump on it now, you know, whereas though before I was scared. And it's like, you know, now look at short hair, like it's all over the map, you know, and everybody wants to do it. And I started because I always wore my hair short. You know, I was tender-headed. I ain't want nobody combing on my hair. So, you know, cut my stuff, and that's doing it. People would like my hair, and I wasn't able to really build a solid clientele with doing other stuff. So, you know, I started going into the short hair thing.
Well, we'll be right back with the Lights on You show, and it's your host Doughboy and our special guest Nelly. We're gonna pay some bills, and we'll be right back with more questions.
Round, yeah. Record. Can you double that for me? That round part, please. Rousey.
If this beat don't drop, shorty, I'ma keep throwing. You would never catch me in any cheap clothing. Say my block, say cheese, get that picture, start posing. Niggas start trapping, quit wishing, stop hoping. Cause everybody in the Browns are Deshaun Jacksons. Quit bitching, quit crying, make a move, make it happen. Shit. Knew I was a winner since big damn contractions. I make my son watch me, I'm raising them with action. Shit, talking cheap, shorty talk don't teach. But everybody don't understand when it ain't that deep. But it ain't that deep.
And we're back to the Lights on You show. It's your host Doughboy and our guest Nelly.
This is rated R.
So Nelly, what's the, how can I put it? What's the difference between owning a shop and working for somebody?
So, I think either way, when you saying like owning, like working in the shop as far as like rental, like renting your space, or like
No,
commission?
like yeah, like all of that, like from working with somebody, paying rent to owning, then having the staff, and then structuring it, because I know you got like a little structure, it's like a process. You go through just stylists and all that. Explain that.
Right. So I would say, like, if you're renting in someone's shop, then you're still basically working for yourself. You're just, because you're paying them, but you're still your own owner, Now, if you're on commission, which commission is like when someone's doing hair, but they're giving the owner a percentage out of everything that they do. I think that's where the owners make money. Some owners don't like to deal with that because, if, say for instance, like if the stylist has a slow week, they don't make anything, you don't make anything. Whereas though if you're renting, then regardless, you're still getting that, that money. Now, on the upside about having a stylist on commission is that if you got a great stylist and they're constantly bringing in money, then the money is, you can just keep growing. And you can do all that with your stylist. But some people don't like the headache. So, I would say the difference for me, like, I didn't even want my own salon. Like, I would have rather just did rent and then just called it a day. But, you got to abide by people different rules. And then as you get older, you kind of just want to, do your own thing. So, for me, I would say it didn't matter either way. It was just, I think as I got older, I just kind of wanted to create my own atmosphere. Like I wanted my own color schemes. I wanted my own everything. I wanted my own decor. It wasn't really a matter of like, I want to be a business owner. I want my own space. It was more so like I wanted to just create my own atmosphere at this time. And it was just time. So I don't think it's wrong either way, like renting. If you don't want the overhead, then definitely don't step out there and be a business, a business owner. You know what I mean? Because it ain't no easier. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get it either way. If you in the shop and you able to let that person go ahead and deal with the overhead, and that works for you, and you take your money and you go home, then listen. I think it's just what works for the person. Everybody don't want to shop. Some people want their own space. So I just think it determines, who the person is, because then you gotta go into managing people. Did you come to work? What time you coming in here? Don't use my curlers. Can you put the perm back? Can you what? You get into all that. Nobody got time because you stole my comb. Like, oh my gosh, it's too much.
It's definitely.
So it's fighting, and her boyfriend came and slapped her. You got to use Mr. Can you not come to my shop? And all it's too much. So you deal with all of that as an owner. They don't understand it, and when you are renting, you might pay $200, $300, $150 once. Whatever you paying, whatever you make after that, you take that home. When you a owner, it's like, all right, you done made your extra cut, and you got the gas bill let you bill, you got to pay some rent. You walking out with $100, you mad. And then she don't want to pay you your commission. She mad because she done made, got to give you $1,000. It's just.
So what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate?
Right now, I don't tolerate nobody. I just work by it's me and my cousin is my assistant. We have I've converted from the salon I had in West Philly, which was a bigger salon, and I converted, and I have a private salon now. So I'm just to the point now that I do clients that I've been doing. I don't take anybody new. I don't know if it's that I'm getting older and stuck in my ways, when it comes to the hair things, but I'm comfortable right now with just doing my clients I've been doing. They know me, they like to hear a certain way, and I'm okay with it, and for right now, I'm okay with it,
Right.
So, for me as a business owner, it's just incorporating other things into my business, to bring a different demographic in at this point,
I was about to ask you, like, you have like a product or something, right? Or,
Yeah.
Explain that to the people.
So the product that I have is an alopecia product, because as black women, period, like, we lose our hair during different times, like traumatic experiences, not even bad traumatic experiences, but just like having babies and stress and different diseases that we get, like just getting older, period. So a lot of that affects the hair follicles in your hair, and even as we just get older, period, women start to lose their hair. So that's like a big thing, for us. We start to cover it up with wigs. We start to cut our hair. We dyeing it. We just trying to look good. We getting older. Gravity ain't on our side. We just trying to look good, So the product I have now is just basically like hair bombs and hair bombs, hair oils, just to kind of stimulate the hair growth to kind of keep it there. And I also do smart micropigmentation, which is it's basically like a scalp tattoo. So it's for men, women, and it gives you the illusion of having hair.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing now. So it's like a cosmetic tattoo, and it gives you, like I said, that illusion of having hair. Of course, your hair is not going to grow back because some people follicles are just damaged beyond control. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm not a doctor, you know, but I'm like, I'll do a scope and I'll tell you, like, well, you have something, you have this, whereas though I can see if you're going to generate any fuzz, and if you're going to generate any fuzz, then I'll put you on the treatment. If you're not going to generate any fuzz, then I usually recommend that you get the scalp micropigmentation, and it'll give you that illusion of having some type of shading so that you don't feel so bald.
Okay. That's deep right there.
Yeah.
I worked in the shop for years. You know, I seen a lot of bald head females. Y'all know.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of them got no edges.
No edges. No edges.
No edges.
No edges.
Man, that glue. That glue, y'all. That glue.
And what they don't know about the glue, you have hair glue, but then, and lace fronts, they are a thing. I personally don't do lace fronts. The reason why I don't do lace fronts is because of the glue that's used with lace fronts. It is an adhesive, and women don't understand that lace fronts are not for everyday wear. Lace fronts are for cancer patients. Lace fronts are for people who have hair loss.
They don't know. They just wearing cancer patients wigs.
I mean, and I'm not trying to knock. I'm not trying to knock anybody. We're not knocking nobody's hustle when it comes to, because they're making money. They are making money. They are making a killing. But the thing is, the young girls are getting it. 9 times out of 10,
they wearing it wrong, like a kangaroo.
Poor guy.
Crazy, man. You can see the whole joint and all that. Like she got a little kango part going, like a hook joint.
I mean, but it's the money that's in it. Like these lace fronts are costing people $700, and women, we're getting into. We don't want to do our hair now, so we throwing this wig on and we putting this glue around our edges, and then a year later you ain't got no edges, and then you got to wear the wig. You got to keep going back, and they keep wearing a wig to the part that it's just damaged beyond repair, and it's sad.
Super damaged. Like, I didn't never know we was gonna get to the time where it was cool to wear wigs. And I'd be like, I hate it. I really hate wigs. Like,
and I don't hate wigs. I feel like wigs, to me, as a stylist,
laziness to me.
It's not laziness. Okay, so wigs are for women who like to change up their
just
style.
Get some braids or something, but then you got the wig, and then you look one way, and then in the morning you look another way. Then you shedding like dog all over the place. Here, the bathroom.
The element of surprise.
Here in the car.
The element of surprise.
It's crazy.
The element of surprise. So this is why I do short hair. I just stick to short, natural. I try as hard as I can. Yeah, I try as hard as I can to get women to embrace their own hair. I try to get them to embrace their own hair. But like I said, I don't knock the lace wigs thing, but I just like to put that out there. Like, lace wigs are not for everyday wear. They are for, people that have serious diseases, and diseases that they can't cure, so they made them for them so that they feel comfortable going outside, because people get these diseases and they, in a month they don't have any hair, and that's a shock. So they want something that they still feel like that they're themselves, and we done just took it to a whole nother level. We walking down here, and
these people with this glue. They walking around with the glue. Yeah. They got weaves going all the way down to the butt. So if you 5 feet and your weave is 40-something inches, then basically you damn near stepping on your hair. Like, that's weird. I don't understand it out here.
I definitely, me honestly, I definitely can't wait to the trends. Like,
I don't mind my wife. She can wear her hair out. She can wear braids. She can
try different things.
Yeah, just wear different things. Like, stop fooling these guys.
I think that guys know. I think guys know at this point. It was a time when we could fool them. Put a little headband on back in the day, put a half weave on. You know, they wake up and it's on the side, but it's like they know now. They like, you ain't got no edges under there. You know, they know how to lift it up and everything. They know what's going on. Instagram to expose everything. You know, they know if you got a relaxer. They know if you bald. They know if you nappy head. You know, my husband get mad at me. He call me nappy head.
You got the wig sitting right there near the dirty clothes. The wig sitting there. So you come.
Yeah, they became part of the line.
She sleep and all that. She try to sleep cute, but she got too deep in sleep. Now the wig this way, you know, turn back up top down. I swear.
But they killing it. They making money.
Yeah, they making money. The hair game is a very
lucrative. Very lucrative. So I don't knock it either way. You know, I just like to put that out there that they're not for that. So that's why I just get back to it. That's why I don't do it in my salon. Because I don't want to be the cause of nobody losing hair. And I'm supposed to be a stylist that's bringing your hair back. You know what I mean? So I don't do it.
So your product, so you because I know you don't take new clients.
Mm.
So, but you putting your product out there and you pushing that for everybody.
Yeah, the product is for everybody. It's for all demographics, older, younger, men, women. It's for everybody.
But do you do special occasions?
No.
Bar mitzvahs, baby showers.
I don't like being under
weddings?
pressure. I'm such a stylist that's stuck in the bubble.
You came from like
I know.
runway stylist, and now
I know.
So what you want to get out the industry next? Just push your
So I think right now at this point, what I want to move further, because I don't ever think that I would let hair go. But as far as like doing hair like behind the chair, I'm ready to kind of in the next couple of years seize that. So I do want to educate. Right. You know, I want to educate as far as like, you know, educate up and coming stylists, because I feel like, you know, we're getting older. You know, it's time for the next crew to come in. And, you know, for them to come in correctly. You know, I feel like we didn't learn correctly. You know, we had to learn our own techniques and stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, now with YouTube and, you know, being with the internet, you can just, you know, expand and talk to so many people, you know, and reach so many people. I think that there's no way that you can't learn. So I think that this is a time where, you know, we need to bring our teachings and teach on, you know, and let them know. So that's kind of where I'm at now, you know, with everything. Just, you know, teaching and building, you know, new cosmetologists that's coming out, you know. But as far as me clicking and curling, that's about to be, you know.
So, So when do you think you're gonna launch your product?
So the product is in the making now. Like I use it. It's already out. I use it on my clients. But I'm such a perfectionist. I'm not putting nothing straight on the shelves until I know that it is like I got some inches back. You know, baby, I ain't had nothing, and I got a little fizz. You know, so and it is happening with my clients. It is, you know, but I'm just a perfectionist. So I would say probably about the middle of next year, I would say February, March, everything should be like fully launched. You able to go online, ship and get it. Because right now you can come to the salon and you can get it, but it's not like, you know, online or anything for you to purchase. It's more so like an in-house thing. So my clients get special treatment. They get special.
I'm gonna end it with this last question, and that is, do you have any regrets of what you take anything back?
Back here?
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets. Now, what I do have is I wish I would have went harder.
What?
I know.
I feel like you was going hard.
Yeah, I wish I would. You know what? I wish I would have went harder, and I wish that it was mentors like myself that were open to, you know, tell me about the hair game, you know, and not. I think just Philly, like I love Philly. I'm from Philly, and I represent all day. But I just feel like, you know, when it comes to Philly, I feel like we're so close, you know, and we're scared to give. You know, we feel like somebody's gonna get a little bit more, or you know, and I just wish that, like, the type of person I am, like, I'm so giving with information, like, so much to the point that some people are like, you need to charge for that, don't do that, you know. I'm just a giving person, and I just wish that when I was younger that it was people who gave to me. I feel like if they gave to me, you know, certain jewels and dropped certain jewels on me at a younger age, then all that fire I had inside of me at a young age, I would have been a freaking fireball right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but a lot I had to learn by trial and error because of, you know, people feeling like she might get a little bit more than me, or I don't want her to hear this, or she cute. You know, just the little nippity nap stuff, and you know, it just kind of the nippity nap stuff, and it just kind of kill your your energy. So I just pledge as a stylist now, as a icon. I pledge as that icon. Yeah, icon, definitely. Trendsetter, all that stuff. Like, I'm the one that set a lot of trends in the city. Period. That's what it is. And people know that. They know. So by me being a trendsetter, I just vouch that any young girl, any upcoming young girl, come to me, I'm gonna give you the game. And I'm saying that on the show, the light's on you. I'm saying that come to me, I'm gonna give you that game, because they didn't do that for me, and I feel like where I'm at, I'm not as far as I want to be, but I'm okay, I'm good. But I feel like if I had that mentorship back then, I would be so far ahead, and I would understand this business, and I wouldn't have had to go through trial and error. So if somebody wanted that information from me, I'm open to give it to them.
So where would they be able to reach you?
So they can reach me on, I'm on social media. I don't have a private page, I just have a hair page. So I'm at Bougie Babe Glam, BOUGIE, and there it is. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We got Nelly from Bougie Babe Glam.
And I'm located out on the main line now. On the main line.
Stylist / owner.
Yeah.
/
entrepreneur.
And then you have it for all the sisters who have alopecia and no edges. Holla at my sis right here.
Premature balding.
You know what I'm saying? We call it premature balding. So that's the new term for it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching another episode of the Lights on You show with your Doughboy and Nelly.
Yes.
And I appreciate you coming out.
Always good.
So the lights on.
You feel me knocking?
See y'all next time.
Well, let me in.
So now when they put the wig, the cap, the helmet, all that dumb ass shit, they put that on.
Your husband is big. Big in that Mecca.
Your head is big. And then the ones, the Jones that they cut out like this. What's the name of it? No, not the Terra head. They got the Nefertiti look right here, the Bob.
The bang about the Lord.
The Bob and that joint, and it be sitting up this high and all that. She 5 feet, but for real she 5'4" now, because it be sitting up like this high.
Probably be like, he be cutting. They walk by, he be like, y'all gonna just sit back and tell me y'all ain't see that shit. Ain't alright, so I'm the only one. Alright, I'm the only one. So I'm the only one who just seen that girl here sitting on top of her head. I'm like, holy.